Okay.
So we're gonna sit on the edge and we're gonna start turning the pelvis around. And we picture that the base of the pelvis, the base of the spine and the head are one stick. It's not a stick, but
Yeah.
we're gonna imagine it so we can create a circle up in the head. And a tiny, tiny little circle at the base of the hip. So it's a big full circle up at the head, and it's a tiny little circle down at the hip.
Is it raining out there?
Yes.
We need the rain.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is still raining. Look at it.
And let's change the direction of the circle. And how do we breathe? Do we exhale to the front and inhale to the back? Or how do I do it? Big circle up at the top and small circle down at the bottom. And rest in the center. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. Let's circle around the wrist. Let the wrist circle. Only the wrist, so the elbows are quiet. Both fingers come in together and out together. In together and out together. In together, out together, in together and out. Now we're gonna reverse this. So from the outside to the inside in the wrist, from the outside to the inside in the wrist. Outside to the inside. Outside, inside. Outside, inside. Outside, inside, outside, in the wrist, outside, inside, outside, and inside. Now both of them will go to one direction, together, from the wrist, the wrist, right here, the wrist, together in the same direction. And now we're gonna change it, and both of them will go to the second direction. From the wrist, try to move the wrist together to the same direction. Together to the same direction. Good. And now we're gonna do it from the elbow. From the elbow. So we open and we cross. Which hand crosses on top? Watch your hand and see which hand
The right hand.
crosses
Right.
on top. Okay,
Right.
just remember it. Mine too. The right is on top. And now let's do the left is crossing on top. Suddenly the brain says, what? What do you want me to do? So inside and out, inside and out. That's right. And now we're gonna change the direction. We're gonna go outside and in. Outside and in from the elbows. Outside and in. There you go. Outside. Which hand is on top? Probably the right one again, right?
Yes.
So keep on doing the right on top. That's good. And now we're gonna do the left on top. Left comes in on top. Outside and the left. Not from the shoulder, still from the elbow. We're still rotating from the elbow. Not rotating, but circling, circumducting from the elbow. Yes. Yes. And rest. Pam, 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 pam. The heels, the heels. Pam, 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 pam. All right, now the elbows. Circle from the shoulder. Circle one. Right is on top. Open and circle. In and open. In and open. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and up and open. Good. And inhale. The right one is on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
And inhale. And inhale. And open. And circle with the shoulder. Now make sure that it's the left one on top. And circle. Left one on top. Left on top. Inhale, exhale. Left on top. Inhale, exhale. Left on top. Inhale, exhale. And one more. Inhale and exhale. Rest. We have to go from the outside in, but let's rest the shoulders for a minute. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. All right, now we're gonna go from the outside in. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. The right one is on top. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. One more. And now we're gonna do the left arm. Inhale up. Left is on top. Inhale up. Exhale and left is on top. Inhale up. Left and exhale. Inhale up. Left is on top and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Pam, 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 let's do it again. Pam, 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 Imagine that you have like a tiny little pencil sitting on top of your head and you're drawing circles with your head. Small circles, small circles. Maybe the size of a quarter. Up on the ceiling with that little pencil, only the size of a quarter. So it's a very small circle. On the top of the head, maybe even put your finger there so you can feel the top of your head and see if your circle is really just tiny little circle. And see if you can feel that maybe the circle is bigger to one side and smaller on the other side. Or is it really round and in the middle of your body? Not so simple. Change the direction of the circle. If you went clockwise, go counterclockwise. And you can take your fingers down and keep on circling. And now open your eyes and keep on circling. And make the circle a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger. Still from the very, very tip of your head, you're drawing a circle on the ceiling. And change the direction of the circle. And stop. And now make a big circle where your ears are falling to the side, chin goes down, ear goes to the side, and chin comes up. So now we're doing a full circle. So now it's not with the head, now it's with the vertebrae of the neck. Slow and smooth. Are you doing it with your eyes open or closed? If your eyes are open, now close them. Only the head and the neck. And now change the direction, and if your eyes are open, close them, and if they're closed, open them.
She never misses that. See? This is her favorite spot.
And now if your eyes are open, close them, and if they're closed, open them, and continue circling in this direction. Are your tongue resting freely? Is your jaw, maybe your lips a little open? No tension in your cheeks, no tension in your mouth. And the next time you come to the center, bring your head back up and open your eyes. And now we're gonna do a circle with the head, neck, and our upper back. So we are rounding the shoulder and the chest. And coming all the way around, including the shoulders. Your hands may be moving on your thighs, a little bit back and a little bit forward. A little bit back and a little bit forward. Open the chest when you go back, and soften the chest when you go forward. Inhale and open the chest when you go back, and curve and soften the chest when you go forward. And go ahead and change the direction. Now we're gonna go the opposite direction, allowing the upper back to be very soft, so the ribs are like a very, very fresh tree that you can still move the branches. Ribs are flexible. They're not strong bones that just hold the shape. They are movable, just enough to keep us flexible, where the lungs can expand all the way and deflate all the way, almost all the way. And come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Open your legs at least hip width apart. And now we're gonna go all the way with all the ribs and the hip to the side and to the front. The hands are hanging. And to the side, nice and slow. And all the way back, shoulders back, ribs are soft and supple. And all the way to the side. Remember those dolls? What was the name of those dolls that had no shape? They were like falling all the time. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Ragdoll?
Yeah,
Ragdoll.
ragdoll. There you go, ragdoll. Blah. And even more ragdoll. Inside. And back. So your bones are not strong. Your bones are very flexible. Just for a minute or two. Inside. And back. Inside. If your eyes are closed, open them. If they're open, close them. The movement has a different quality with side or without side. And I invite you to see the difference, to feel the difference, to sense the difference. And center, and now change the direction. Go the opposite direction. Slow it down. It doesn't have to be big, but slow it down so you can feel each inch of the way. And even a quarter of an inch, and 1/16 of an inch. And if your eyes are open, close them, and if they're closed, open them. And continue going around in this direction. And try to soften the ribs, and soften the lower back, and soften your hip bones. Are your arms hanging loose? Are you a really true ragdoll? And when you come to the center, stack your spine back up and bring in strength to your bones. And let's lift one leg.
Which one?
Doesn't matter, we'll do the other one in a minute. And circle the ankle. Circle the ankle. It was raining so hard when I came in, and there was so many puddles. I took my shoes in my hand and circled the other way.
Yeah, I knew it was raining today, so.
Huh?
I knew it was raining today, could see it. We need the
It's
rain.
really good for, yeah, we
We need the
do
rain, but I
it.
hate people getting all wet. A lot of
It's
people-
okay, we can dry out.
A lot of people go for walks in the morning, they couldn't today,
Yeah.
but they could have gone, but they didn't.
And rest the leg and lift the other one. You can hold it and circle one way. Right at the ankle, just like we did in the wrist. The ankle can move and should move. It gives us the perception, the proprioception of when we stand. And change the direction of the circle, the ankle. Try to create a full circle. Doesn't have to be big, but full. Try to smooth it out. And lower the leg. And lift the other leg up. And now hold it. And dangle from the knee. Try to get really loose.
Good thing nobody's in front of us.
And now start circling from the knee. Not the thigh, but from the knee. So the whole lower leg is circling. And change the direction. If your eyes are closed, open them. If they're open, close them. And open your eyes and lower the leg down. And go to the other leg, lift it up, hold it with your hands. If decide on a direction and start, let's just get the leg loose first. Hinge it
I
loose.
think we're not close to each other. Somebody
Yeah.
kicked.
No kicking,
Okay.
no kicking. Okay, now start circling, choose a direction. Have your eyes either open or closed.
Yes.
And if they're closed, open them.
Make a long stride. Really, it's a good start.
And now change the direction.
Put a bow tie.
Is your circle circle?
Mm.
Or is it a triangle?
Mm.
And if your eyes are open, close them and see if you can continue the quality of the circle with your eyes shut.
Yes.
And lower the leg, and if your eyes are closed, open them.
You're in the perfect spot.
And from this front of the chair, just lean back.
Okay.
And lift your knee up and circle from the hip joint. Going out, try to create a circle. And I know the floor is in the way. We can go underneath the floor, but we can go up above. So you try to create a circle that it's the same size down as it's up. So I'm not gonna go up like this because I cannot go down underneath. So I'm trying to match how far down and how far up. And change the direction. And lower the leg. And the other leg up. And again, circle. And create the same size on the bottom circle as at the top of the circle. change the direction from the knee. The knee is the one that's drawing the circle. And you're gonna feel it deep, deep, deep inside your hip joint. And lower down. And come up. And we'll go to the very, very beginning where we had a stick as a spine and we had a pencil on the top, and we created a big circle on the top and a tiny little circle at the bottom. Now the ribs are not supple. Now the ribs are staying still, and now change the direction. And let's go again from the circle, but now allow the ribs to move. Allow the ribs to move. So now it's not an ice cream cone, but it's more like making a pot on a wheel, and it kind of moves and it's flexible. And change the direction. And come to center and take a deep breath in and out. And I'll see you next week.
Thank you. Thank you.